This video will be talking about raid gear and raid mods, and we're starting right now. Hey guys, Malu here, and this is episode number 10 in my What If series where I talk about different hypothetical situations. If you haven't watched the other videos yet, there will be a link down in the description box below, as well as a card on the upper right hand side of the screen to the video playlist. And remember, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for raid guides and more What If videos. Before we jump into the video, go ahead and leave a comment letting me know what you think about raid specific mods. Would you like them better as mods, or would you like them better as perks? I will do my best to get one of these videos out each week on Saturday. Now the question for this episode is, what if there were raid perks? And with all my what if videos, I will go ahead and talk about the current state of the game, and then the what if in question. The current state of raid perks. There are none. However, what we do have are raid mods for both raid gear sets. There are mods for each piece of armor. So for the helm, it's grenade specific mods. For the arms, it's melee bonus mods. For the chest, it's power weapon damage increase mods. For the legs, it is the elemental weapon damage increase mod. And finally, the best one of all, the class item. Plus 25% damage for all abilities that do damage. These mods don't go away after you use them, so you can change these out as many times as you want. In order to equip one of these raid mods, you need one Callus token. Which isn't bad, because you run the raid and you get several Callus tokens per encounter. That's perfectly fine. However, with these, if you overwrite a regular mod, it will take that mod and throw it away just like any other. But you can change out the raid mods just by using one token on any of the, raid ones. Now if you're replacing a Callus one with another mod, it'll just take away the Callus one and slap on the new one. So yeah, it acts just like regular mods, except it takes one Callus token. And the reason why these are called raid mods is because 1, they're only on raid armor, and 2, they only work while you're inside the raid activity on the Leviathan. Only Leviathan, so if we have a raid somewhere else, good luck, it doesn't work there. Now I'm not saying these mods should be used outside the Leviathan, they shouldn't be able to be used out there. However, these mods should be able to be more helpful in specific encounters. Much like the Vault of Glass gave more super or ability energy from killing oracles or praetorians while you're inside the Vault of Glass. Or in the King's Fall raid, running faster while you're taken out of, regular dimension. For the raids in Destiny 2, you could go with getting increased damage to bathers by 15% while inside the Royal Baths encounter. Don't need to go that specific, but you can see how specific that is. Or you could go increase damage resistance while holding a charged cranium, because you can't really fight too well when you're trying to preserve the cranium for shooting whatever you need to shoot. And vice versa, while you're running with a non-charged cranium, you kind of want to be able to move faster, so increasing sprint speed with a non-charged cranium. Or even just increase damage against all yellow bar or named enemies by, let's just say, 10%. Could think of tons more, but I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, this could also work in a similar way to the masterwork idea I had last week. If you want to know what I'm talking about with that, go ahead and click the link on screen right now, and it'll take you to that video. Go ahead and watch that, then come back. Now, if you don't want to watch that, go ahead and stick around because brief description right here. Pretty much, Masterwork Armor, what we talked about in that is once you Masterwork it, 1, you'll be able to reroll the stats, as well as being able to have a perk that can be rerolled. And when you reroll it, it'll be a random perk from a perk set on that piece of armor. So we could get perks on the armor in addition to regular mods, instead of having the raid mods. Or we could get fixed raid perks in addition to the already interchangeable raid mods. Or we could even get all 3, where we have the fixed raid perks, interchangeable raid mods, and rerollable masterwork perks. All of those are options. This would be a way to make the players feel more powerful inside raid content, where the mods and perks would be more specifically focused, as well as giving a reason for players to go out and get, as well as keep, all the raid gear. Now, since raid mods are more new, I'll go ahead and talk about my thoughts on how they work and if they're good or not. So, in my opinion, these are very good steps in branching out the way that we use mods, as well as what Bungie can do with mods in comparison to certain armor pieces. So, is it good? Is it bad? I say it's rock solid. Could be better, but everything could be. Now, if Bungie wanted to go slightly further with the whole raid mod system, they could implement the perks like I said above. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my thoughts. It's good. Could be better. Let's please keep working on it, Bungie. It's awesome. Now remember, if you have ideas for your own what-if scenario, please leave it in the comment section down below with a brief description, and I will do my best to make your idea into a video. Now, what might a idea look like? Well, it could be something like changing the gun system to make it more like Destiny 1. These changes would probably be something like making all kinetic and energy weapons into the primary slot, shotguns, snipers, and fusion rifles all moving into the secondary slot just like Destiny 1, Year 1, and then having all the other power weapons inside the power weapon slot, as well as making the special and primary, and possibly even the power weapons, take kinetic or elemental mods. What that would do is, with kinetic, you would be able to do more damage to anything that does not have a shield on them. Vice versa, if you have the energy damage mod, then you do more damage to whatever shield type that is, as well as having them get the stagger and explosion effect, until that shield goes away. Once that shield goes away, you use a kinetic thing, which is kind of how the system is used right now, except snipers, shotguns, and fusion rifles are not really that used over any of the other powers. So yeah, mainly snipers. But that's just one example. If you want to see more, go ahead and check out the playlist down in the description and tell me what you think. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more what-if videos as well as raid guides in the future. Also, if you think raid-specific perks and/or mods would be a good addition to the game, then go ahead and please share this with a friend. That would be much appreciated. The more that this video gets out there, the more chances Bungie can see this. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next one, you do you, peace out.